Now I'll share you some very, very important tips which I personally follow for your goal setting. You have to set your priorities, make time. Yes, now that you have set your goal, you can't wait for it to happen by itself, right? That is not a practical approach at all. Set aside some time to achieve your goal, okay? If I am supposed to achieve this in 3 months' time, then maybe I have to dedicate 6 hours of time every week. Now, how will I divide those 6 hours into 1 week? Maybe half an hour or 45 minutes each day, or 1 hour for 6 days. So set aside that time and stick to it. That is called planning. That is called taking action. Okay? Keep it simple. Don't make it very complex. Keep it very simple, and don't have a very complicated formula like I need to do this first, then to do this I have to make all these arrangements, then I have to tell this person, that person. Don't make it look very complicated. You will get tired by the end of it. Keep it simple. If you think you're too busy, you cannot accommodate your time during the day, then you have to get up early. Maybe half an hour you have to get up early, right? That brings to the next point. You have to make the hard choices. So all these tips are interlinked. They are interconnected. They are interdependent on each other. Okay. So keep the process simple. Don't complicate. If you do not have enough time throughout the day, then maybe you have to sleep half an hour late or get up half an hour early and accommodate. That is where it brings you to the third point. Make the hard choices. You have to make the hard choice. You can't be lazy. You can't be like having a very aram se wala life and still set a goal and still say that yes, I will achieve it. You have to make some hard choices. For example, every day without realizing, you are spending 1 hour of time in browsing meaninglessly, and you are spending time on social media. So you need to decide that I don't think I can continue doing this. Now that my priorities are different, or you're talking over the phone for more than half an hour, for more than 45 minutes to each friend, you need to cut down on that. Maybe it will become a little unpleasant for you in the beginning, but you will have to make the hard choice. So it's your choice. If you want to achieve something else, if you want to accommodate more time to what you have prioritized, then yes, you have to let go of certain less important things, not so important things, right? Invest your resources wisely. Again, your time is the biggest resource. So if you find out that you have to create a plan, you have to create a schedule of every day, and you have to identify where is it that my time is getting wasted, and so मैं उधर से निकाल के how can I invest it on my priorities. Of course, time management is a beautiful concept altogether that also we teach in our courses. Let me tell you, my friends, we don't teach just English fluency. We also groom you personally. We'll teach you the soft skills and personality development and make you ready to face the real world. So time management is a very beautiful concept, and we go in depth in our courses to it. So if you're interested, you can always contact us. Now, especially when it comes to utilizing your time in a very effective way, you have to prepare a schedule, a daily schedule. Like, what am I doing every 1 hour? What are the things that you're doing? Exactly, you will have to write it down and see if you can take away a few minutes from each hour and invest that time towards your goal, towards your priorities. All right? Maintain your focus. Of course, there are various factors which will digress you from where you will get distracted. Okay? Keep coming back, and don't lose your focus. That is where your visualization will help, and writing your goals on a paper physically and keep looking at it every day. This will help you a lot. Okay? Get ready to sacrifice. As I told you, if you're spending time on browsing, if you're spending time talking to your friends, if you're spending time watching a serial or watching movies on Prime or Disney or Hotstar, whatever, you need to make some sacrifices, because now that you have a much bigger thing to achieve, and this is the time for you to make use of that valuable time, not to lose focus. Make those sacrifices. because other things you always have time. You can use your leisurely time. But now that you have set a goal and you have to meet the deadline, you need to do some sacrifices, some minor sacrifices, or maybe some major sacrifices. Yeah. Maintain that balance. And again, let me tell you, like, you can't keep sacrificing each and everything. Some little things, yes, but not everything. So maintain that balance. You should be happy about achieving your goal. You shouldn't feel that as a punishment or a burden. Okay, maintain that healthy balance. Learn to say no, because by saying no, you would have said yes to better things unknowingly. You would have had time to do things of your priority. You can't say yes to each and everything just to maintain a good image. And saying no does not make you a bad person. People can definitely understand if you learn the art of saying no. You have to tell that in a polite way, and you should add a reason for saying no. Okay, the art of saying no again is a wide topic. We will deal about it as well in our courses. So learn to say no if you really can't do something, if you cannot accommodate them. And it's all right, because you have a valid reason. Get a reality check. Okay, keep looking at your progress, and are you going in the right direction? You can ask someone who is an expert in that field, and get a reality check. Don't assume that whatever you're doing is fantastic. You have given your best and you're going in the right direction. Don't assume. Okay, that's what I mean when I say get a reality check. Be realistic about your progress, about the way you are taking the action plans in the goal setting. So, coming towards the end of our video, right now, I recommend all of you to take a piece of paper and write down your goals. Write down your goals. Maybe it is 4 or 5 or 6. You can write up to 10 goals. You want to buy a big car, you want to build a big house, you want to become a doctor, you want to become an engineer, you want to do your studies abroad, get into one of the best university, you want to build a school in future. You have to write so many goals, all your dreams. And then you can categorize them as long-term and short-term. Because if you want to become a doctor, it will take 5 more years. It's a long-term goal. If you want to build a big house, it will take some time. So it's a long-term goal, but something which you want to achieve immediately, probably in another 3 months or 6 months. These are short-term goals. Something which you want to achieve by the end of this week, in another 15 days. Yeah, these are short-term goals. Or something which you want to achieve every day. Maybe today, I do not want to get frustrated for any reason. I do not want to get irritated for any reason. So these are short-term goals where you set for every day. ठीक है, आज का दिन मैं ना मतलब आराम से peacefully in a calm way I'm going to receive things. I'm not going to be irritated. So these are short-term goals. So you can prioritize them, you can set them, categorize them as short-term goals and long-term goals, but write it down. Right now, take out a piece of paper or take a book and start writing your goals. You will have much better clarity when you put it on a paper. Okay? So we've come towards the end of it. I'm sure you all now have a fair idea. You have the distinction between goal and goal setting. You have understood the difference. Having your, ideas, having your dreams, and then taking action plan towards it. Okay, are two different things. And then how to set realistic goals. And what are the key tips I have shared with you which will help you to write your SMART goals. So following each and every key tip, I'm sure you will be successful in achieving your goals. So all the very best, my dear friends. Let me just summarize by saying that make notes of whatever you have watched in the video. Pause whenever you want to. Yeah. And when you make notes, make sure you follow it. Because the only difference between a loser and winner is implementation. Many people have this attitude, I know about it. Goal setting इतनी बार सुना है, मुझे सब कुछ पता है. सब कुछ पता है attitude is what makes you a failure. Have you implemented it? How many points of these have you implemented? So if you can follow it, if you can put it into action, that is what will make you a successful person, an achiever. And I'm sure each one of you want to be there at the achiever level, right? So all the very best. And do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Shilpa Srinivas, where you get a lot of videos regarding English. If you want to learn English through my videos free of cost, yes, it is there. And I'm also there on Facebook and Instagram, and you can get into our academy for much better courses if you want to be a fluent English speaker, or if you want personality development classes, or if you want advanced level English courses. Yes, the email ID and number are given in the description box below, so you can always contact me. Thank you so much for watching this video, and all the very best for your goal setting. And I wish each one of you become a successful achiever in your life. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.